Hello everyone, and welcome back to Only Up. And I know it's been like 2 months since last time you probably saw this, or depending on when you watched it in the future, well, it could have been a completely different time perspective, depending on how you're watching it. But hello and welcome back to this game. Didn't think I'd be back with this, even though I said like ages ago I'd finish it off. So I don't know, I lose track of some things, it is what it is. Right, so let me make sure everything's working fine enough. Yep, okay, I sound queer and weird as all normal. No offense to anybody who is queer. Right. Okay, and differences. Now this is my new headset I'm using, so yeah, nobody in just yet, but we're gonna check out this next level, which we're gonna be doing is the desert one. And how many more have we got to do even after this one? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. No wait, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3. 3 more levels after this one, but today we're going to be working on the next one, which is desert. The previous one, what we did, what was 2 months ago, was City, and City took us a total of 2 hours and 14 minutes and 12 seconds. And trust me, if you haven't seen all that video, go check out. There was a lot more falls in that than there has been in my entire goddamn freaking life. Yeah, official. Right, so yeah, we're going straight on to desert, and we're going to give this one a try now. Let's do it. Oh god, I forgot about all the weird, cheesy little short sounds of this. Okay. Anyway, so let's give it a try. Freaking forgot how loud these really are. Okay, this should be fun. We're going to try being less stressed this time. God, I need to turn down that. That's way too loud to me. There we go. Right, hoop, hoop. Right. Okay, where am I climbing to on this one? Climbing further out into the desert and descending upwards. I put descending as the title, didn't I? Might have to change that. Might have to put it as ascending. Yeah, further on from now. I'll study it in the future. For anybody who hasn't noticed, well, shut up. It didn't say descend, even if you did notice. Right. Okay. Right, let's get a rough idea of what we're working with first. So even if we have a couple of straight away falls, it's no problem. Right. Easy peasy. Okay. Let's make it look like there's 2 layouts here, but I don't think there is. That one's false. Gotta quickly just get onto. Never mind, I'm up. I remember last time when I was playing this, I remembered it was the platforms wasn't always nice to me, even when I was climbing them properly. So as you can tell already, this is just me taking my basic baby steps at the moment to see what's what. So I'm not worried about this simple falling thing. I'm going to be more concerned when I get further into that and then start falling. That looks like it's going to be a pain. Just trying to get used to the layout of the button controls again, since it's been that long. Make it sound like it's been a year. 2 months is bad enough, that I ain't been on this, catching up with shit. Just try and see what they'd want me to do with this next bit. Is it the barrel it wants me to go on? Probably. But that's the one thing I don't like, is about as soon as you start pushing forward, it's like, no, doesn't want you to do that. It doesn't want that at all. Actually, it's bloody annoying. But this is nothing. Let's hopefully hope we don't go too nuts so easily. There we are. Just got to remember to jump before moving. Alright, okay. Good. Good. Moving elevator. Love that. Okay. This next then. Yeah, you climb on that. You make sure you climb that properly. Let's get that fair square, that's fine. Container. Helipad, which is classed as some sort of flag checkpoint where you get your cases of loot for some reason, and yet does it class as a checkpoint, which is the main annoying part about that. But it is what it is, right? So what's with the bubble? I've just been watching Mary Poppins Return, and I hope this bubble don't pop as soon as I step on it. So, why was I watching Mary Poppins? Because okay, I'm inside the bubble. It popped as well. Look, I should have expected it. It's not like you can climb on bubbles. That wouldn't make no sense. But then again, though, to be inside a bubble, it does. If you have been watching Mary Poppins, like I said, it's only on Mary Poppins Return. I don't think it happened on the original, but it definitely did on me one. And then, just like how it just did with me just then, it popped. That's it. I didn't progress forward. I fell, and now I have to start again. Well, you did that deal with it. Okay, never mind. I'm more eased back. It's not bothering me that much because, like I said, this is still early days. Sounds like he's constipated. Right. Then his voice just automatically changes to a woman or something by the sound of that bit. Which, hey, you know, I'm not judging, but you know, it's just strange. But then again, stranger things. Go down, come on. God, I've got bad gas. At the same time, that's not helping. Oh, for some reason. Right. Okie doke. Right. Hello, Mary Poppins bubble thing, Majiggy. Just take me and put me up there carefully. Don't pop and chuck me off. Thank you. Whoa. Okay, never mind. Oh, that was a fake. That was fun. That's a fake battle. Amazing. Okay, cool. Thanks for that. 5 minutes in and I'm still at the start. That's not massively bad. It could be 25 minutes, which has happened before, you know. You don't know what I'm on about? Go check out the previous one. If you haven't seen the previous one, that is. And it's fine, you know. Some of you can seem to talk to me while I'm live at the time, but some people forget that when I'm no longer live, they still think they can talk to me, which is my way of saying that's kind of pointless. I'm not really going to be talking to you when you're watching this in the future. It's then technically a pre-recorded live stream. So you're leaving messages and nothing's happening. Because I don't have the time to reply back to the futuristic ones, you know. At the time, fair do, but you know. Right, okay. Let's just skip that, go to that step there. Then again, let's go straight back to the bubble. That was crazy. Right. Okay, good. Right. Steady. There we go. And good. And so far I'm not massively stressed, funny enough, because like I said, it seems to be alright, I'm not too far in. Even though I've got to go all the way up and that is when it's gonna become fun. How far does it want me to go though? Oh boy. When I fought them points, that's when the stress is gonna happen. Okay. Right. Let me go here. And go onto the propellers. And there. And oh well. Take the O and the fall. Okay, see you soon. Bye bye. Mel has left the building. Okay. And for anybody who didn't know, Mel's my partner. This, if you're wondering. Right, but I'm not trying to get easily distracted, so I've just got to focus on this at the moment. Because we know what happens when we get easily distracted on games, guys. We know what happens. Stupid things like that, for examples. But yeah, hello both of you so far. Hello, how are you? You good? You good? Good, if you are. I would love to keep looking and reading messages, but I can't. I've got to dedicate to this right now. Okay. Right. You know, I'm glad it doesn't keep like a marker thing, like near the screen or something, constantly showing you how many times you've fallen. Because imagine that. Imagine how horrible and heartless that would be. That'd be so nasty. And we can't have that. Because it's bad enough as it is when we fall from big heights on this. You know? These are one of these games what not everyone is going to want to be playing, so you know I've got to be one of them what does. I seem to have a kick out of the rage games. It's like if you haven't noticed recently as well on the live stream videos, there's Super Meat Boy I've returned to, and I'm on the second game of that now, which is Super Meat Boy Forever. I have played the first one if you want to go check out that as well. I'm now on to the second one, after accidentally purchasing it. And, you know, I was like, I'm going to have to play it anyway, so fuck it, I will. So I've started up on that as well. But I thought, just so I can have a break away from it, I'm going to come to this one and do this stuff for a night. And then I'll go back to that one at some point. Because, why not? Right? Who says life has to be dedicated on one thing? It doesn't. That bit is stupid and pointless. You don't even get a chance to jump to that, it just pulls you in anywhere like a magnet. Right, okay, that's a good land. It's better than previous ones. Okay, good, good. Come back here, platform. I'ma get you. I'ma get you. Oh, while I'm still insanity. But it's sanity, but you know what I mean. Sure, you know what I mean. Alright. Okay. There we are. Good, good. Now, that's the next point of flag, what the hell? Flag marking point, even though it's not serving me there. Imagine if there was actually like a setting what just allows me to click back to them if I do activate it. And I never knew. Imagine if that was a thing. It'd be annoying as shit because I've always been just doing it straight from the bottom and up again. Right, anyway, let me concentrate to get this. Gotcha. Amazing. Fantastic. And then, yes, well, oh, okay, that's confusing. Shit. Is that safe? It's safe. Okay. Open. Good, 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 good. Right. And here. Okay, where's our next one? Oh, look, we've got another bubble, or two other bubbles coming up. Great, we love the bubbles. We love the bubbles. Climb that shit properly. We're not having no pissing on situations. Good, we don't need that. We can get that, right? Yes, we can. Okay. Quick move off this. Quick off that. Good. Good. You should be able to climb that perfectly, which you did. Good. That better not have a hole in the middle. What the hell? Okay, we're not going to that then. Apparently we're ignoring that. We're not acknowledging that's there. We're just going straight onto the bubble, I think. Bubble, yeah? Is the bubble going to take us to that container? It better goddamn do. As I'm trusting the bubble. There's a route there. But I don't think that route's a main one. This one must be because it's going all the way to the rest of the course. That one's just a false track. I thought maybe false secret, I don't know, but there we go. Right. Bubble, please wait, please take me somewhere good. Bubble, bubble, I'm glad I can jump out of that. Good, good. I'll be able to make that jump. Good job, there's a platform. Let's navigate the platform's route first before we jump at it. Because it could do us over big time. Okay, I'm trusting it enough. Okay, I'm trusting it enough. There we go, good. Right, I wonder if I jump on that, if it's not there, still pull me down, because that's attached to that container. Not the bestest design, but you know. Okay, definitely isn't. I'm floating on both. Okay. Hey, I'm not complaining. I'm still getting more further. But I better not get too confident, because doing that will end up biting me in the ass, and then I'll fail. So I better not. Right, okay. There's a platform very much coming out, and it's going to go straight in, so I've got to be quick with this. Okay, good. It's like this thing's sliding and falling down it. God, wouldn't that be horrible? Alright, there's another flag point, and then there. Then there, and oh my god, then more in the distance of the checkpoint bits. Even though they don't work, you fall. There's no getting back to a checkpoint, so it's just basically a markdown point of how far you've got, if anything. I don't trust nothing at this point onwards, so I'm trying to acknowledge everything. Like, it's going to probably want me to jump from that sand to that crate first before going for that. And then, don't know where I'm from outwards. Probably the electric pole with the cables, which I'm not a fan of, if you already know, because they fuck me over. Alright, couldn't really mess that up then. I didn't even jump. Alright. I'm hoping that jump will grab onto that crate. Oh, thank you. Okay, I should be still fine. Even if I just sit on this. I need to get a bit of a layout of what's what. So it's the old container I need to jump to next. But even after that, where is it? Is it then to the cable? Because I tell you what, if I could avoid that cable, I'd love to. Please. I don't want the cable. I really don't want the cable, you know, guys. I really don't want it. I really want to avoid the cable. But I feel like it's going to make me climb and just get to that. I don't want to. The cables are going to fuck me over. I fucking knew it. I called it. I said the cables are going to be the thing to fuck me over and chuck me all the way back down. Who else called it? Because I goddamn freaking did. I called it before anybody else even said it. That's fun. I mean, that was only the first set of cables so far, so it's not like it's a massive downfall. It is a fall, but, you know, I can stay positive and think, you know, it's not the worstest bits I've come across yet. I forgot. That was my own doing. I'm actually setting an achievement to see if I can try beating it quicker than the previous one as well. I mean, if anything, with game course levels like this, where there's just more than one as well, of the courses, they'd probably make the final ones the toughest ones. So, good job I didn't do it that way around, in reverse. Because I bet you those ones are going to be the problem. But these, don't know why that one just triggered, I didn't even touch it, but okay. Right. Right, just, I'm not even going to touch it, see what it does. Okay, if I'm still there, that's the main thing. And if I can jump off, that's good. Come on. Good. Oh shit, that's where to. It's fine though. Right. Avoid that completely gone there. Onto here. Onto there. Onto that bit. And this isn't that massively bad then. I feel like that was risky, this one sand, but I did it last time. It's what the fuck's floating above me? Is it UFO? What the fuck is that shadow? The fuck is that? It's definitely not a plane. What's moving up there? That isn't a plane shadow. I don't know. Anyway, it's not important. It's just weird. Okay. Don't. Just. Okay. So it's gonna be. You knew what was gonna happen. Which bit was gonna happen? The cable bit, or that what just happened then? One of my followers is talking. One of my fellow followers is talking. What I'm talking to, not myself, don't worry. I mean, if it was the cable bit you wasn't about, then the cable bit, yeah, that was predictable. Because they're never a good thing. They're a pain in the ass. And nobody likes them really, but there we go. Right. The fact that some of it doesn't acknowledge what you're wanting to do straight away is fucking annoying. I'll say that straight up. That could be done better. But you know, certain things just get overlooked in games. Not with every game and not with every company and creators and shit, but some things do still get overlooked in games. Even popular ones have some overlooked shit. What should be straightforward, but yet, you know, it isn't. Try again. Okay. Just move. And move and move and move and keep moving and moving and moving and moving and moving. Going and going and going. Go no stop if I could. I'd love to. But some bits I do have to stop for. Okay. Yeah, that gradually was enough. Didn't think it was going to go into the bubble then. So there you go. Good. Don't do. Okay. Do that. Why not? You know. And that's what I'm talking about. It's them small bits like that what ruin the game when you're playing through it. Is because you can get the patterns right of what you're needing to be doing, but yet the simplest control forward just does you out big time. Because it had its own way of doing it, and it's like a medium, steady control the jump and pushing forward. You acknowledge it too fast, yeah. It just doesn't recognise that, so I don't know, certain speedrunners would do this that quick. If that's the case. With that sort of way how it plays. Because speedrunners through these type of games. Oh, you piece of shitty stick. You shit stick. Certain gamers in speedrun ways love to, you know, go real fast through the levels, all point of being speedrunners. And that means fast movement with controllers, but I don't think you'd be able to pull that off with this one. Because it takes a while for the X button to even respond to the jump. And like I said, certain ways when pushing forward with the jump, yeah, it's not always how it should be. Like that then, whatever. Never mind. So don't worry guys, it's not because I'm shit at the game, it's not that. But it's not like I want to be that good at it to the point where I'm playing it all the time either. I have better things to do. So I'll come back to it every now and then when I've got the patience and time for this sort of stuff. Right. Don't get me wrong, it's alright, I like it. But some of it could be put to a better way of played out. More stupidly fixed to the point of crazy controls. Sensible controls would be a lot better. It's simple enough, but not fully straightforward. Anyway, right. Blue barrel. There's another flaw saying, look, fins get grabbed and fins then don't get grabbed. That's a load of bullshit. Let's go again. Woo! 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 Doctor Woo! Not Doctor Who, it's Doctor Woo! Lee Mario Woo! He's going for a woo! We're having a poo of a woo! I don't know what I'm fucking talking about. Right. Those 2 moments. I've just seen another message, I'll read it in a minute. Right. It's not the fact of simply already getting sick of it now. I wouldn't say that. It's just more of the fact of putting up with the same stupidity of the... I don't want to be too harsh towards the creators of it because they have really tried. It's just more the fact of knowing that you're having to work with laggy controls. You know, it's like playing a game with a dodgy control, what rather disconnects or doesn't work as properly as you would want it to. It's like that in a way. It's like it's bearable, but you know it shouldn't have to be exactly like that. It should be to perfection, if you know what I mean, of what you paid for and how you expect something is what it is. So what it's more like, it's not the fact that I'm getting bored of it, 'cause it's not. Because if that was the case, I won't be spending these amount of time just to get through it. I would have given up on it, if anything. But yeah, it's more the not of it fully recognition and playing it how it should be at its full perspective. And again, with that pattern, what the fuck is it? But that's what it is. Like, what does it for me? Is that annoying? Oh, wait, is it you? Wait, no, that's not even moving. So anyway, no. And then when I just make simple mistakes like that, that's what then makes me want to scream and be like, no, fuck it, I can't be arsed with it then. It's when it's rather my own mistakes, or if, if it's more to the point of these simple things of the game itself just pissing you around. You play something you want to fully enjoy it. And like I said, I'm doing my best to enjoy it because there's, besides them problems, it's alright, it's good. You know, it's kind of like when you play any like arcade game or something as well, you're going for the best score. You keep going because you're addicted and you just want to get that top score. You want to beat all your friends and show off and whatever. It's kind of like that in a way. You've got to. You're glued. You need to do it. Even if it does mean working with shit what doesn't play out like it should. But nah. I can't say getting bored of it though, nah. I wouldn't say that. But I definitely wouldn't say I'd play it all the time either. So I'll take my breaks between it. And it's the same with Super Meat Boy Forever. It's the same with that. It's like, you see what they're going for, and it's good. It's addictive, but then at the same time, it's fucking frustrating with how it plays out. And boy, if you don't know, like I said, go check out Super Meat Boy Forever, what I did as a live stream recently, the part 1 of that. I'll go check out the previous Super Meat Boy videos, which was like freaking years ago. Maybe not that long ago, but definitely a year or two, I think. I think it was a year. Forgotten already. But anyway, it's that type of things. Alright, into the box. That box holds my weight somehow. I'm glad the ways of physics don't make sense in this. Imagine if they did, this shit would be all just going down. Not staying here like this. Right. Again, I don't know what I have to say, but you know, hey, I'm not complaining. Oh, recover. I'm panicking. Don't panic. Well, have a little dance, and okay, why not? Do that. Why not? Just, yeah. Okay. I like the mistakes, what happened there. The mistakes of the game doing its own thing, and then all of a sudden it randomly helps you. I was having that same problem with the cables, I think, on the previous one, if I remember correctly. I wasn't supposed to get up, but then sometimes the cable was helping. And then most of the times the cable wasn't helping and just chucking me down instead. But yeah. I jumped too early, but I made it. Okay. Right. Good. Okay, right, everybody. Shh. It's the part that I don't want to be at, but it is here. And I need to play this out carefully. So does it want me to go towards the cable? Probably is going to be yes, because that's very close. So if I can get the edge bit of it and just stay up there somehow. I'm going to jump on 30 minutes. You fucking cable, I fucking hit you. The fuck did you grab onto? You fucking cable, you piece of shit cable, you fucking cheese-ass chin little bitch. Oh, yeah, fucking joking me. I can't even see the layout of that. It's like, let me have a look at it, because there's the bit I get to, right? And I'm jumping on that old container. And there's nothing else I'd be able to reach for. Definitely not the other platform. Okay, whatever. Fucking, you gotta be serious. You can't be serious. That's their halfway point where they're like, you know what, we're gonna make you suffer a lot more because you might got through all this bit simple enough. But you get into that bit and you're not gonna get past so easily. And even if you do, then we're just gonna make it even worse anyway for you. So that's what it is. It's that point of the level. Sod this. Sod you. Get me back to where I want to be. You hear me? We don't want any of your chitty chatter. We just want to keep striding forward and go. Go no stop. I wish it could be go no stop. If the controls was more played out, always should be. You would have thought with them probably seeing their video on the game anyway, within that 2 months of me not being on it, you would have thought they would have like acknowledged it and been like, oh yeah, we'll do an update for it. But I think it's more to the point of because the game's been out a bit longer, so they're not going to acknowledge it at last minute just because of one streamer. Or one YouTuber, whatever you want to mark it down as. Or one simple bald guy telling a story, what's the fucking story? A story of how he's stressed with the game. I'm talking more. You know, it happens. Am I going to get this done before the time limit of the last one, like I was saying anyway? Probably not in this case. It's still possible, but I'd have to be real fast going through it. Because it's like, what, I would need another hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes or something of extra time just to use on my side. If I get that, which is actually not fucking bananas, I think it's probably possible then still. Just depending on what else the game's got to install. More of these bubbles, check. Probably more of the cable wired things, yep. Probably some impossible falls again, definitely. Possible falls, I should say, actually. Because possible would make it sound like they're not going to happen, but they are going to happen. I'm tasting my freaking throat at the right time as well, thanks to that throat. Trying to distract me so I cough and shut my jaw, you better move it and spin out of control or some shit. I see what you're trying to do. Everything's testing me. test. No, you. I panicked and thought I was going to fall. God damn it, I didn't fall. Chill, chill, chill. Mm-hmm. 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 Them things really don't need to weapon. They really just don't. Right, okay. Get in the bubble. Float upwards. Good, good. Jump onto the... Don't fuck. Why would you... Again, I make a slight movement just to move forward and then jump, and it doesn't acknowledge it and it chucks me down. Asshole. And you know what? The great thing is about people who watch this in the future, it's better for them because they don't have to watch all their seconds skip forward. And that's what I like about them, is the fact that, you know, if you're already through my normal recordings by then, and you want to watch one of the live streams, what you might have missed at the time, you don't need to read, because then at least you can fast forward them. That's good. Only thing you can do with these ones while they're live at the time is just reverse backwards of the video. That's about it. You can't go forward because it doesn't make sense like that. That's like saying you could do it with life. If that's the case, I'd be fast forwarding to the point where I finally got it done and I can bugger off to bed by now, if that was the case for me, but it doesn't work like that. That's not all the game plays, and that's not all life plays. Stop freaking trying to fall all the time. Nope. Boop. And a boop. And a boop. Okay. Whoop. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Why would you become sleepy? Like, no one knows what you have fucking taken the piece. Mm-hmm. I don't know. God damn it. Don't, oh, you're taking shit, Michael. It knows I'm rushing and getting impatient. It's like, he's trying to speak for it. Okay, we'll test him. We'll test him. Watch him fall more. It's like, that's it. Platform pieces. Get yourselves ready. We're going to work as a team now to turn Slippy for him. And to become more awkward piece of shit for him. You know, like when people are playing like Grand Theft Auto 5's online servers, and they've got like them team death matches and stuff what people have created. They just use like all pieces of platforms to like run through the courses to get to like weapons and vehicles and stuff, so you can annihilate the opposite side of the team. It's what it reminds me of. These like courses. It reminds me of that. It's like they've just gone crazy. They've placed all these items everywhere, and they're like, "Yeah, try out my level. Yeah, we'll test to see who gets the weapons first." So from the only thing I've got at the end of this is not weapons or an enemy to kill. It's just my stress deflicts off me because I finally got through their course of weird layout. That's what it is. That's what it always reminds me of with these. Reminds me of shit like that. These creative maps of that way styled, where you can do all that stuff. Except for me, I'll be able to move around them a bit more easier. The controls will actually work for it fully. These controls are only half and half. They're not 100. So that people like me with stressful ways of easily being bugged and stressed by these stuff, we question ourselves of why the fuck are we even playing them in the first place? Why? Because we can't always stick with simple things in life. Because then that gets too boring. We need something what motivates us in the way of our passion. Even if it means the stressful shit. It's not the best way of explaining a life situation, but you know, I'm sure you understand what I mean. Yeah. Put with a lot of shit in life on a daily basis, so this is nothing new. This is just the extra kick to piss you off a bit more. We still take it. Because we're clearly playing it. And if you're not playing it, well, you're saving yourself a problem. That doesn't mean it's always going to be easy, straight up forward flying colours. That's what life wears. Never is. Never is. Never will be. You just got to find your enjoyments in life and within the games as well. Because when the stressful shit comes knocking, that's when you got to deal with it. You can't just give up all the time. You can't do that. That is not the way. Don't do that. Just put it with somebody like me, and then I'm pretty sure you'll feel fine about yourself. Which probably some of you do. Put it with me and my... where's my drink? I need my drink. I don't give a shit about the timing either. Hey, what's happened to my bottle? They have these like Chinese drink things. This one's like a melon soda. I used them on the Darkness Lions because we got them from a shop place. I can't remember what the shop's called now. We did them as a review. If you want to go check that out on the YouTube channel, the Darkness Lions. It's on the video where it shows us eating like these weird eggs. It's that video anyway. It's quite nice. The drinks are. Can't say the same for the eggs though. No, the eggs wasn't nice. I'll just stick to the original British way of eggs, you know. Make a nice egg sandwich or something. Fry some eggs. Not fry some eggs, that's a breakfast way. I mean, boil some eggs and make a nice egg sandwich. With the normal egg way, not the weird preserved Chinese duck egg ones. Ugh. If you haven't tried them, I'd age to try them. Ugh, they're not nice. Right, okay. Hey, we're back to this. La dee 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 dee. Are we still here? Yes, we are. Hello. We're still living in this echo life. Don't you fucking fall, you stupid little shit. That's right, keep going, stick to what you know. There's one simple rule. I forgot the words. Shut up. If you knew what I was going for, don't judge me just because I forgot the words. I'm just trying to concentrate because I'm nearly an hour in. Not far from an hour anyway, apparently. But the time might be different for this video compared to that. Because obviously there's the setting up point as well. The video. Go on, stare this down. Good. Piece of shit. Yeah. Come back here, platform. I need you. Get back here, platform. Whee! Shut up, you pansy. It wasn't that much of a fall. Okay. Good. I just don't really want to be doing this bit. I wish I could just like skip it. Because this is a bit where it always just chucks me back down. It's sad days for me. But you know, wee. Right, okay. Right. There has to be a way I can get past this, right? Do I have to just do a little jump? Because to me, if anything, that makes... Oh. Yes, it is. I have to wait for it to go down, hit my head into that, so then I can... You're fucking kidding. Yeah. this is why I could do with a fucking monster when I have them, because, you know, the monsters keep me more chilled back. I say that, but they don't. They just make me more energetic, if anything. I don't always have that energy half the time, so monsters do that trick for me. And besides, I just love Monster energy cans. You know, maybe not everybody is a fan of energy cans, but then again, neither is everybody a fan of smoking and so on. And the list can go on, but there we go. It doesn't. We just be grateful with what we like and what other people like, and don't be so easily judgmental. Is what it is. That's how I see it. Yeah, I'm loving the game. Yeah. I mean, I'm enjoying the game, but when I get to a progress point, just to then be chucked all the way back down, yeah, that's not always as good, but you know. I'm a fucking douche. I'm enjoying myself. Play the game for yourself here already, why don't you? Yeah, you take some of this. God, you know what? I'd rather take my chances at going back to that freaking one in Fortnite as well to give it a retry. Because, you know, at least I know what fucking controls I'm going to be fully working with, and I don't have to worry about a slight mistake. If anything happens on that, it's normally the... Alright, you do that, you take away that from me, That means you get away like other fucking there, you know, it's not lasting for 5, is it, you know? I'm rushing that bit, is basically all that is. That's nothing else. Rushing all that, and then being exhausted from after other shit, you know, of today is not helped. It's like, yay, cardio, yay, lift some heavy shit. And then, yay, come back home, even after being late and dealing with other shit in between. And then to come to a situation where I thought I'd be playing a rocking game, but then to remember, no, I'm not, because I remember I said I was playing this. Yeah. But you know what? I'm not complaining because I'm still playing it. But the situation of the problems between all that is kicking in now. Which is, you know, like I said, life on a daily basis. I can't see that full message for because of the stupid heart symbol that don't allow you to move, but I'm pretty sure it says angry. Okay, well I could just see it. So I wouldn't say angry. I'd just say losing it, if anything. To be honest and precise to the point of what it is. Angry would be the situation of me starting to sweat and go red and wanting to throw my chair out the window with the computer falling straight after. But the chair and the computer hasn't gone out the window yet, so no, I wouldn't class it as anger. I'd class it more as just slowly going a bit more insane every time I play these things. I think anger's more towards the freaking other game. And yet that one changes my face expressions completely. But anyway, moving on. Okay. Bubble, 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 hubba, bubba, hubba, bubble. Jump. Fucking nearly an hour and I'm still down here. This is bullshit. That's what that is. Yeah, your platform, you're useless. You don't even need to be there, really. I could have made that jump without you. I think. I'm not going to try it now. But I think I could have done. Don't fucking dare chuck me underneath that helicopter, you douche. Stop, you. I am a robot. I can see the path. I have visions to see what's what. But why do I come off track sometimes? Well, it's a glitch in my system. And it's fucking me over. You fucking stupid system. Smack you senseless. Replace myself with a new working chipboard that actually runs on a full function. Making me the next invincible better robot, not this stupid fucking glitchy robot. I'm not a robot. I don't think. Let's put a fucking brainy robot on this to play it, you know, one of these artificial ones, whatever they're called, artificial intelligence, blah 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 blah. The brainy fucking ones anyway. What becoming more like a human being, them type ones. Put one of them on the game, see if they can acknowledge this in a perfect way. I'd love to see it. So I bet you they would still have a function problem with themselves by the time I finish with this. They'd be like, oh, but that game is not playing as proper as it's supposed to, therefore I cannot focus and get my head around this, and blow up from the stress of it. Get up there. Artificial intelligence, is it? No, that's... What in the flying F is this? Excuse me? Do you want to... Why have I got wings all suddenly? Why do I have a parachute and a... These things don't work as last time I remember anyway, so... God, why do I have a habit of breaking games on live streams? Oh, what the fuck? I don't care what people think. I was going to use that to my advantage, and I won't give a shit what even people said. I was actually going to use whatever that was to my advantage, and it just quickly stopped and left me in crippled crouch mode. Okay, never mind. Why am I running sideways? What is this, a 2D platform Mario game now? Have I just broke the game? God, what is it with me and breaking games? Oh, that's it, guys. You're playing side-scrolling jumper game now. That's what it is. Am I going to get around to changing it? Probably a bit later on, but not right now. I'm in my zone still. I'm going with it. Whatever. This kid's got new tricks up his sleeves. Look at him go. He's the pro climber. The side pro climber. That's what he is. He got stuck and became something else. Maybe that bubble will fix the problem. Not. Never mind. He's just forever going to be facing this way now. As he slowly keeps rotating. As I keep playing and doing this. I'm not even getting him to do this on purpose. This is... How the fuck do you turn this shit off? What in the actual F is happening with the game? Jetpack doesn't even do shit. Jetpack's broken. Anyway. I want to find that glitch again. You know what? I know some of you would be saying, oh, but if you use it, you're technically cheating. And to be frankly honest, at the moment, does it really matter if this is already occurring? I think that glitch, or whatever it was, of me being stuck, just caused this, because I've pressed every button so far that I can think of, and it's not changing. So, oops-a-daisy. Oh my god. You don't technically die on this, you just fall, is all you do. I wouldn't say it's dying on it. I mean, a bit more of my brain cells are slowly dying away with stress from this, probably, but that's about the only thing that's dying. As this character's invincible and he just likes to fall. If anything, oh god, what's going on with his movement now? I really don't like it. Oh my god. This is bullshit. This is gonna mess with me at some point now if this just stays like this now. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Get up. What the fuck is he? I mean about it from the other. Okay. I don't want to, but I might have to reset the level because I can't do whatever's going on with this control. It's fucking all my jumps. I thought it was doing better, but it's clearly not. Let's see, check the settings first. Recover. I doubt that's it. crouch. Yeah, that's not it. My character could move all the way around before, and now it's like not doing a single bit of that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'll know how long I've been playing the level still though, just by going into it with the. Well, I'm working with the live stream timer is what it is. That's what I meant to say. There we go. See, I'm moving again now. That's good. God, that was nice. Okay, my character's free again. He can move again now. That's what I need. So we're still technically counting, in a way. So I was playing level for a full hour, and this is basically just the next hour now, pretty much. Let's just put it like that. The only thing is I have to collect all the marker points again of the areas, but that's no problem, because I'm going to be falling a lot anyway. Yeah. This game is so broken. I glitch from the floor and the sound is echoed. What in the shit is happening, guys? What in the shit is happening? This is why, when you make games, you really have to take your time with it, and this is what some people don't understand. Some people think games can just be rushed and be like, oh no, yeah, it should be out when you say. But this is why I don't really complain about when some companies and developers push it back with other games, like how they've done with GTA 6, if you like. They've pushed that back a bit, I think. Not massively much, but I think they pushed it back a bit because obviously, they need to double check everything. So getting it all done, but they need to make sure everything's running fine and smooth. You don't want to be having the problem of getting into a good game like that, especially with the graphics and generation we have now, and then being like, oh yeah, but it doesn't rather suit this generation, it doesn't play how it should, and so on. They've got to make sure it's good for everyone that plays at the right age of it, and so on, blah blah blah. Even though saying that, I didn't play GTA when I was 18. No, I started GTA when I was young, naughty boy. But it's true. I got around it. I wanted to play that game no matter what. I didn't wait for 18. These games for people who are 18 and over. Shut up, I don't care, I'm a rebel. I don't do that shit of waiting. I mean, certain things, obviously, you do wait for, and I have done, but gaming wise, nah, gaming is just gaming. Right, okay. Don't fucking fall off. I didn't even tell you to go off. It's not like I chucked you off, so be reasonable with me, you piece of It's like the game's listening to me and then fighting back. Because I'm arguing with it, and it should have easily just climbed that. But instead it was like, oh, you're going to badmouth me? I'll chuck you off then. Thank you. You piece of shit. Yeah. Don't come back, you piece of shit, when it's too late. So we're already technically then, even though some people are joining at this present time or watching in the future, it says 3 minutes, but at this point it's not. It's now in 3 minutes. I've been playing this one now. I just had to reset the level because it bugged out on me. Since me playing games on live streams seemed to be a bad habit of me finding ways to break them. Yeah. They can't handle me. They expect me to quit and just give it in. And I'm just like, no, not happening. F you. I will keep flying and trying and whatever else in between. Oh shit. Okay. And there we go. And ignore that disappearing. That's good. And we keep moving forward. Lovely, jolly. Hopefully I have no problem. Stop doing that. Why do you... Yes, and that bit is a bit of anger trying to creep out. But I am just biting my teeth and just being like... Inhale. Just get some drink. Ignore the fact that I'm I'm live and that I'm even timed, and the fact that I've fallen so many times, like scenario. That drink is now gone. That drink no longer exists. I'm putting out the fire that is slowly rising inside, with fluids and talking and just trying to relax. Because like I was saying to a certain person the other day, I have an idea what I'd have as a tattoo if I ever did get a tattoo. And it's basically... Well, wouldn't you like to know, actually? I'm not going to say, because all I'm going to say is about the tattoo what I would get if I did. It would be a certain way of expressing how someone can be so calm and understanding, but then so easily agitated and break and stressed and angry. So that's all it is. It's a tattoo what describes all that in one. And I know the design of what it is and what it would look like, but I'm not telling everybody that. I'm not telling. I probably have got this. It's just going to take longer than it should do. That's the thing. So what I'm going to do is at this point of 6 minutes, which is now, go silent. Come on. No, mum, come on. The only reason why I was being silent at that 6 minute point onwards was just because I needed to get past that part. And I felt like if I carried on talking, I wouldn't have done. Right, okay. Now I'm past that point. That's good because now I can progress forward more. The only downside is the falling is still a thing, and if I fall, it's still starting over again. So, less talky though, but still talky, but less talky, and more positiveness. Oh my god, why did I bother? Why did I even bother? I didn't need to be, didn't really massively need to be. Whoa, Jimmy lad. Whoa, chill your beans. Chill your beans. Okay. Cool. Okay. Right, okay. So both signed. Simple platforming. Fuck my life. Why cables? Why do you have to be there? The cables are what do me over. Cables do me over. I'm going to pull on as soon as I touch him. I'm going to pull up. That's what he always does. Then when I pull up, I'm just going to have to keep slapping the X button, probably just to try jumping out of that fall situation or stumbling around like an idiot. Please just do that for me, please. Please. Jump. Fucking have it, you piece of shit cables. Shove yourself up your ass. You wire cable fins, whatever. You know what I'm fucking talking about. Shut up. You fucking. Okay, I'm floating, but okay. Why am I floating? No one knows. But I need to get out of that float. Yes, I can climb properly. Holy. Holy. Oh, what the? Why the? How did it? You fucking bullshit game. What did you do? I was on the platform. The game has its problems, see? This is what I'm getting at. It's not me, it's the game. The game is not fully working to how it should play, so it's being a fucking dickhead. Oh my god. Should have not have fallen. You fucking glitch me back up there right now. Right this instant, you glitch me up that. Fucking fly if you are to, you piece of shit. Just fucking, I don't give a shit. These wings have to do something. You fucking fly now. Use item. Fly. That's what you can fucking do. You can fly back up there. Piece of shit. The game just ripped me off. And you're telling me you're not going to get me back up there? I'm fucking going to try from somewhere breaking that fucking game if I have to just to get back up where I should be. I didn't do that. You did that game. You fucking cheating little ass prick. Oh, yeah. Keep going. Yeah. Oh, you fucking really. Fucking don't give me fucking out. You didn't fucking wet choice. Oh, you fucking fly wings. What's the point of fucking wings if you don't fucking fly? And then the jetpack only does half of a job and then cuts out like a fucking. You fucking shithead. You shithouse. You fucking game ripping me off. Fucking piece of crap. I'm trying to get this game positive fucking thing and it does a stupid little stunt like that. What an asshole. What an asshole. What a fucking asshole. God, that's annoyed me. That's annoyed me. That's really annoyed me. Oh, God. What fucking point of that is that, you know, just to be a thing anyway? Hey, look, you collect a note in my checkpoint area, even though it's not a checkpoint, it's like a point of progress before getting shit, you know, even though you don't get saved here. But you know what, we'll put that aside. But what we won't put aside is the fact of, you know, how you fucking do that to somebody who clearly gets to that point just to drop them down as soon as they interact with the object. Fucking horrible bastards. Fucking bullshit. That's what that is. To do all this again just because the game making an error. How's that fair? And this is what I mean. Games shouldn't have that problem. And this is why when making one you really should double check them. And even if you mean to take more time, you should still do, just so you can make sure it works fair and square for someone. Not fucking do that shit. I was all peaceful until that point happened. I mean, yeah, okay, there was a bit of shit growing in. With obviously shit what was happening, but nothing major. That's the major problem so far. Fucking bullshit. Fucking bullshit. If any of you think I'm just being a bit too harsh about it, and that's just fair for the game and the developers for that to even still happen, but nah, it's fine. It's fine, it happens. They're working on a certain amount of budget. Can't make it a perfect game. No excuse. Just still work with what they've got, and if they know it's not going to work, then simply just leave it at that. But no, put it in anyway, even though it shouldn't be. I don't know. But that's annoying, that is. Definitely. Hold that progress, and it goes and does that. There is a person present within my room. I shouldn't turn, but I feel like I'm going to, just to relax.
Hello.
Hello. Did you see what happened?
No, I just came downstairs, went to the toilet and then came in to get the charger.
Okay.
What have you done?
Oh, not what I did, it's what the game decided to do. I got so far, I was playing all nice along. And then the game just decided to chuck me all the way through the map, well, through the piece of the object and throw me all the way back down. Even that shouldn't have done. So that was summer. So at least your presence of seeing you for a moment actually calms me down a bit more.
That's good.
Yeah. What horrible that was. This is Mel, by the way. For anybody who doesn't know, my partner I was on about.
Hello.
Hello. And just gone. Okay. So way forward. Okay, doke, see you soon. I'll be right. Alright, okay. Alright. I should have asked for my drink while she was in here, but I'll get it myself. I'll just grab it. 2 seconds. I'm not giving up. I'm sinking because I just moved off my chair, but I'm not giving up. I'm just getting my drink. Like I said, I don't have an actual monster this time around, so I'm like, well, whatever I've got. Which is fizzy drinks of other shit, but you know. I really shouldn't do all this shit on camera, but you know. It's not professional viewing. Just stopping and just drinking and then doing other shit. You know what? But, oh well. When you're playing certain ones while I play on live streams, you know, you do anything just to relax. If you can get that. Fucking 20 minutes in because of that mistake. Only for it to tell me to redo it again. Come on. There we are. Thank you. Goodbye. Far away, I guess. Hey, look, it's a Union Jack. I wasn't even paying attention to what flags were what. Were they all Union Jack or the different ones? Not paying attention to them. Probably different. Right. Okay. Oh, don't you dare. No. Don't try that shit. For anybody who is in the chat at the time, was the flags different at the other points, if you know anyone? I could be talking to myself, there could be probably nobody in the chat, so I might have to find out myself. You fucking... I think I'm going insane, I think I'm gonna lose it, I think I'm going insane, actually I've already lost it, I think it's going to be crazy, I'm on this point, I'm onwards and constantly falling, nothing really is changing. I'm running out of shit to even talk about when it gets to points like this with these games as well though. It's nothing personal. If I go quiet, it's most of the times when doing recordings, live streams, you're playing for that long with some of them, you just run out of shit to talk about. And with, social media way being how it is, you got to stick to certain things of what you show and say and do and so on. So yeah, you end up coming to the point of looping or just making random sounds to yourself. It's never fun, but there we go. One thing I kept in mind from last time as well, though, was the fact of, even though I was looking at the full course, it wasn't exactly how it painted out. So the course might say it goes on all the way up there or whatever else, and probably up to that point. The city one, when I was doing that last time, didn't go as far. It stopped like at a halfway point and said that was it. So just keep in mind, don't be surprised if this is done before getting even to that top bit, because it doesn't want you to technically do the full thing apparently with some of them. Some of them are just a distraction to probably make you panic more anyway. This is why I don't intend to look at while doing these. I'm always looking down at what I'm at and what I'm doing. Right, okay. Okay. Oop. Drop. 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 Oh. Whoa. So I'm trying to turn a horse. Whoa. Whoa. Shh. Calm down. Okay. Go. Take it down, elevator. Platform. I don't know, I keep saying elevator. Wait for the platform. Go. Ooh. I need to go down, hit myself, pull back up. Yes. Okay. You My face is going to look like by the time I'm finished with this. Okay, no worries. Okay. Alrighty then, no worries, bye-bye. To anybody who is going, bye-bye. I'll be still here. I'm just trying to get this level down. Hopefully. Fuck you. Some people watching this in future, they get to this point and they're like, why is he humming away to himself? What's wrong with him? And I'd acknowledge that in some sort of weird way of being like, well, you have skipped forward the video to this point where you don't know what's happening because you haven't paid attention to the full video, huh? Spooky, I'm talking direct to you. Don't skip the video. But if you have, no choice. But you won't have a full perspective of what's happening. Will you? Okay, whatever. I don't even have anything what I'm saying anymore. This is why I do some soft ones when playing and recording. It's like I'm like that with Lost Bloom and Rage as well when I'm just playing that. When I've been playing it, it's like I can talk in it, but I don't want to as much because there's story to it. You really need to listen to it. Some of it goes over you. It's not always the best way because then that's why you get to the point in games where you're like, I don't fully understand what's happening. It's like going to the cinema and talking for a full movie and not taking none of it in. And then you're the one asking other people what's going on. Well, it's because you haven't been paying attention to what's been happening in the movie. Oh, you don't understand the story fully, and then you catch up on it all. You need to expect answers without doing fuck all for yourself. Yeah, that sort of thing. I can't do that. It's like even when it comes down to movies in cinema. If I'm going with people, they really just need to, like, say, like if they're watching a franchise one, I'm like halfway into it and they haven't watched the other ones. It's not my problem to then explain the full freaking story to them because they haven't watched it. You know, I'd be like that. No, I'm not telling you what's happened, man. You got to watch it for yourself if you know what's happening. You know, I'm not your freaking tourist guide just being like, oh yeah, look, I've got all the history. I've lived here all my life. I can tell you everything about it. Blah blah blah. Learn it for yourself. Sounds harsh, but it's better that way. I mean, okay, tourist things it might be a bit different because you might not be from that place, but you know, if you are, just get used to the stuff yourself. Do your research. That's how you do life. Knowledge is power. And what I'm doing with this, I'm taking in everything it's doing to me. And I'm trying to remember the best patterns from next time we're in round. Which is only like, what, so many freaking times already, you know. Some of them are still occurring just because the jumping times and controls aren't perfect, but if I can put that aside and work with it, and trying to still acknowledge everything else and play it from my perspective. That's what it is. danger ahead. You know, it said something else, danger, gas explosion or whatever. So it might as well be far ahead. Because ahead is... dangerous indeed. Young Skywalker. Learn the ways of the Force. Don't. Nope, I forgot about that. I actually forgot about that. Nearly went for it as well. Okay, so the flags are different, that's confirmed. I'm at this point now. Right, where is that freaking one up there? What buggered me over? Right, okay. Time to concentrate. Okay, why do I just need to quickly get across? Get up. Onto there. Okay, panicked a bit then. Okay. 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 Okay, careful. Good. So we need to think which one best to do. Go for the edge bit. Go straight for the barrel. Probably straight for the barrel. I just hope I'm right. Okay. Straight for the whatever you call the army vehicle. Okay. Okay. No, it's gonna kick me off. Oh my god. Why does it do that, honestly? What is the fucking purpose of it doing that? Why does it do that? Oh my god, I don't... Why does it do that? Guys, why does it do that? just do that? Why? It's a fucking checkpoint. Oh. Be dealing with that. That is fucking frustrating as shit. I know it's a cheap budget game, but still, why did it do that? Why did they not think about that before? Fucking daft. So every time I hit one of these future fucking points of record positioning fucking things, it's just gonna do that. Putting all that effort just to then be shut down on fucking purpose from the game, doing that. This is dog shit. I'm going to have to continue this on another point because this is fucking daft, this one, and I don't know why. Well, actually, no, scratch that, I do know why. It's because the way it's playing out with the checkpoints, doing that shit, I'm basically going to have to find a way of going on the checkpoints without touching them, just so they don't trigger and do that shit or kicking me through the floor. So it's not a rage quit, but it's a definite pause on this for now, because that is daft. The city one, I don't think the city one's checkpoints did that, where they chuck you through the floor, so why should this one? So I'm going to have to come back to it in another part of this, part 2 one if you like then, so it'll be part 2.2 or some shit, I don't know, I'll give it a weird name when I come back to it. So yeah, I'm not giving up on it, but I'm definitely going to have to put it on pause for now, because it's late as it is already for me, so that's the reason why I'm going to have to pause it. I would have continued it for longer. So this has been Only Up, and this is the desert level, which is classed as a part 2 video, but it's going to be part 2 of one of 2 or some shit, I don't fucking know, so that when I get to it. So if you enjoyed this, do leave a like and check out more of it on the channel. There's another previous video and plenty more content what I've done. And subscribe if you haven't already. But until next time, stay safe and I'll see you in the next one, and I'm off to bed. Night night. Bye guys. You know who's watching this whenever, just bye bye, here's Donald.